All right, Coach, under hazy, overcast L.A. skies, EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to Dignity Health Sports Park in Carson, California. Today, we're set for a good AFC matchup between the Jacksonville Jaguars and our home team. The NFL season has hit high gear, and off we go in Week 11 on EA Sports. That's fielded in the end zone.
Here we go. Yeah.
At their own 18-yard line.
56 the mic. 56 is the mic. Exit.
Hey, kill. 26.
Prescott on first down. Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. A bad start there. A big loss on their first play from scrimmage. It's second down. Work to be done here on 2nd and 16 after the sack. And there goes Melvin Gordon. He's at the 50, the 30, 20, 10. Touchdown, L.A. Melvin Gordon, 88 yards, as his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter. Well, if they didn't get the wake-up call before the game, they got it right now. 2 plays already in the end zone.
I think of it in boxing terms, because whether it's a big shot with your first one or a probing one, a little bit of a jab, the second one was the payoff. That was the big one that landed. 1-2, end zone.
Let's go.
At their own 25-yard line.
We're going to set.
49, guys. Mike, 49. I'm coming. No. Off.
They will run for the first time with Miles Sanders. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9. Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run.
You ain't got nothing. Here we go, young lady.
Slam.
Young lady.
Bang. Win the rep. Let's go right here.
Let's go.
It's a 2nd down run with Sanders. He takes this for 3 to the 29.
Partner, we know today's NFL is really built around the guy throwing the football. But these short runs, they still pay dividends because they can take their toll on a defense, and they can add up as the game goes along. You control the clock, you control the ball, and that way you often control the game.
Here we go, set.
The mic, watch 49.
Check tight end. Red 80.
Check tight. 49. 49's the mic. 49's the mic. You can't block that.
Throwing here on 3rd down, Darnold. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off at the 35. And he brings it back to right around the 26-yard line. Not a good omen there. His first throw of the afternoon intercepted.
And I know what the fans are thinking right now. I hope there's not negative thoughts in his head going forward since that's his first throw of the game. But one of the things I remember about him coming out of school is he's able to wipe things away pretty easily and move on.
Now Gordon on first down. And they'll work it inside the 15-yard line before it's all said and done. That one good for 13 and a Charger first.
Mike, 44. Squeeze, double.
Check 13.
They go back to Gordon here on first down. And he'll be taken down here at about the 11. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
Well, that's not a run that's going to make any of the highlight tapes, but they've been moving it well all game on the ground. This is another one that keeps them moving forward.
The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8.
Let's go, D.
Here we go, kill.
Hopper. Under crunch. Hey.
Looking to throw. Prescott. Blitz coming, and down he goes.
I spent a lot of extra time preparing for this game watching this offensive line because they gave up 5 sacks last week in their loss. They just gave up another one now. They don't seem to be working together as a cohesive unit. Right? 4 guys might have it right, but the 5th guy is giving something up. We got to find a way to all get on the same page.
And here he'll get it down to the 7. 14 yards is the pickup there, but it'll still lead to a 4th down.
Watch safety creep. Watch safety creeping. Safety's creeping. Mike's 50. Mike's 56.
Let's go, tight end. Let's go right here now. Shift! Shift! Hey, kill!
And that'll be accepted, of course, and that moves him back 5. Now Giorgio Tavecchio for the field goal try.
A 29-yard attempt.
The kick by Tavecchio is good, and the lead moves to 10-zip. So a good snap, good hold, and right down the middle.
Never in doubt. Just the way you used to hit them, partner.
You mean like kicking the ball?
Exactly.
Well, that was in high school.
Doesn't matter. I don't care what level. You hit them, they go through.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. They'll look to get something started. They need to, down 10-0 early as they've got it 1st and 10. They start on the ground here at Sanders. He'll have a 1st down past the 40. And finally brought down at the 31-yard line.
Let's go, boys.
It's a big play for the Jaguars. 44 yards on the ground. So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. Right back to Sanders on 1st down. And he will lose yardage back to the 34-yard line. A good response by the defense, sending them backwards after that huge gain last play.
Come talking now, what? 44's Mike. Check. All day.
The lady.
Switch. Kill.
Hey, turn it up.
Now on 2nd and 13, Darnold. And a big loss here as he's taken down. Malik Collins.
Sack, baby.
Give him the credit for the sack and a loss of 14 yards.
It's 3rd down. 3rd and 1.
Need something from deep in the bag of tricks here after 1st and 2nd down went backwards. It's 3rd and very long.
Red 80. Slam.
Switch.
Check 9. Red 80. He's coming. The lady.
Out of the shotgun, here's Darnold. And a big loss here as he's taken down.
Yeah, that's right. Get off the train tracks, baby. Get off
So
the
on
train
4th down, here's Johnny Townsend to punt it. 10-0 the score after 1 on EA Sports. Only 2 punts for him last week in the loss as he gets this one away. A good return there. Call it 13 yards.
Let's go.
And it'll be Charger football here as they take over.
At their own 23-yard line.
The Charger drive about to get going. And last time they got 3 points, but it was a chip shot field goal. And when you go to the sideline after a chip shot field goal, maybe the offense not too happy.
It's a balancing act, isn't it? Because you're exactly right. They're none too pleased that they didn't punch it in for 6 points. But they also have to remember they did put points on the board.
3 points is 3 points.
And in this league, you take points when you can get them.
There goes Melvin Gordon. 30. Past the 20. And this will get him all the way inside of Jacksonville's 10. A big play there by Gordon. 72 yards. So he nearly took it the distance, gets him down inside the 10 for a 1st and goal.
I'd love to be in his head right now because is he rewarding himself for a great run or is he kicking himself because he didn't get all the way to the goal line?
And he's in for a Charger touchdown. Melvin Gordon, his 2nd touchdown of the game and his 9th on the year. The Chargers, they're able to widen their lead. Tavecchio good on the extra point, and that makes our score 17-0. Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away, it's Tavecchio. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken.
Keep playing hard.
The Jaguars take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. And we don't want to call this desperation time, especially in the second quarter, but you're down.
You don't want to.
But no,
Okay about that.
You're down 3 scores already. You've done nothing offensively. Under pressure now, Darnold, and he goes down. Joey Bosa, what a season he continues to have. His 15th sack of the campaign. Sacks, a growing theme in this first half. This is second and long.
Watch tight end. Tight end's right. Tight end's right. Everyone's got 4.
Pick the edge. Pick the edge. Come.
Pick the edge. Pick the edge. Pick the edge. Check 31. Check 31. Check nickel.
Hey, exit. Yo, lady.
Wise motion. Wise motion.
Here's Darnold. And he goes down. It's a sack. They get him back at his own 3-yard line. Casey Hayward with a sack on a well-timed corner blitz. After the sack, they'll come up now 3rd and long.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised to see them run the ball here just to try and get some space.
You go
Pilot, 64, weak. Yo, lady.
No run call here. They'll look to throw instead. This one caught by his tight end, Oliver. And able to get a little more breathing room out to the 5-yard line. 2 yards is all they'll get on the completion. It's 4th down. And he's able to get it out quickly, and this is not a bad kick here. Now Benjamin. It's a nifty return of 29 yards. And the Chargers will be set up pretty well as they take over in great field position.
Here we go. Sliding.
6 right there. 56. Pick me up. Here we go.
Prescott looks to throw on first. Flush to his right. He's going to take off with it. Nothing open downfield. He keeps it himself for 11 and a 1st down.
Well, it looked like a quick hitter, a 3-step drop. But when it's not there, what do? He elects to try and escape through the massive bodies up the middle, and he does so and picks up positive yardage.
On 1st and 10, Prescott. And a big loss here as he's taken down. Sacked by the outside backer, Telvin Smith.
Well, maybe that can give him a little bit of a pick-me-up, a little bit of a jolt. One of the few things has gone right defensively.
Because other than that, it's really been a first half to forget. Sacks, a growing theme in this first half. This is 2nd and long.
Check.
Here we go, 46.
Check 99.
26.
On the RPO, Prescott's going to keep it himself. Finding room to the 20. And all the way down to the 5. A good pickup there, 26 yards. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. And we remind you, coming up at the half, we'll join, who, Charles?
The coach.
The coach, Jonathan Coachman, standing by in Orlando. He'll have stats and he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Chargers. Melvin Gordon on his way to a monster game. 3 first-half touchdowns. The Chargers, they're able to widen their lead. Extra point up and good by Tavecchio. And a rout is on here in this first half. Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away, it's Tavecchio. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully.
That's it, baby. We're going to work.
The Jaguars take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. In some dangerous territory. You're already down 3 scores. A 3-and-out here or an inability to put any points up. This one might be over by half.
Yeah, and what you also have to guard against is calling every play for a big shot downfield. Thinking you're going to get all these points back on one drive. You're not. And last time I looked, it's still the first half. I'm not saying you have ultimate patience here, but you also don't have to go ahead and force everything either.
The big play to start him out has him at the 45 already.
Red 80.
Hey, check 24. Check 24. Kill. Turn up.
Go. Check 30 seconds.
The shotgun snap for Darnold. And he will find his big tight end over the middle. A Jacksonville first down on a pickup of 17. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Oh, he's got some breathing room. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or two shy of the 10. A big chunk on the ground there, 27 yards. The Jags with their first opportunity in the red zone. It's 1st and 10 from the 12. They'll run it, Sanders. And this time they're able to bottle him up as they'll stop him at the line of scrimmage. Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd down.
They don't want it. Keep playing.
So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10.
Yo, lady. Get it. Here we go.
Darnold from the gun.
It's just me and you. It's just me and you.
Darnold, he lost the football and picked up by the Chargers. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. And, partner, I know hindsight's always 20/20, but, man, just in general, those laterals, they can be so risky, and we see the risk that can be involved right there.
And you just have to know, and we've seen it because we've been in a lot of practices. It's not something that's practiced very often. You know, in that situation, you don't see guys really working on it. Maybe like we're bringing the rugby guys in to help us with tackling, maybe we ask them to help us with the laterals as well and make that a better play.
All that, and it only nets him a yard. It's 2nd down.
Mike, 44.
Here it comes.
26.
To throw again on 2nd down. Prescott. Finds the open man. It's Mike Williams. The Chargers going to signal for the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 14 seconds to go in this first half. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's Prescott. He's going to look for Allen there, and that's caught inside the 35. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. Prescott from the gun. Trying to lay one up deep. And that will be incomplete. 4 ticks left here on the clock. They were trying to go back to Allen there, but it'll be 2nd down.
It leads to 2nd and 10.
So with 4 seconds to go in the half, here's the field goal unit onto the field. He hit his first. Now this one from 48 yards away. And this one is right down the middle. So we've come to halftime after a very one-sided beginning to this one. As we are off to Orlando now to check in with Jonathan Coachman and our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach? Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3.
All day, baby. Let's go. Let's go.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. And that first half, one to forget really on both sides of the ball. They got to find some way to string something together here, don't they?
Yeah, they're down big right now. So as you mentioned, trying to find something to string together, get some consistent.
Thrown across his body, and it's intercepted. Picked off near the 42, and they will set up shop in enemy territory at the 42-yard line.
Hey, here we go. Wide, ain't it?
Mike, 44.
Done.
Watch the run. Hey, they're running it.
26.
Following the interception, here's Prescott.
Come on, let's go.
Hunter Henry brings it in. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25.
Come on, baby.
19
Let's
yards
go.
there on the catch and run. Right after the turnover, they come out throwing.
And that means it's a sudden change situation. We used to practice it on defense. Sudden change, get out there, stop the offense. But you typically run out there a little bit unsettled. I think that's why he came right out throwing the football, hoping to catch him off balance.
And he did. And they'll bring him down at the 18-yard line. 5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up second and 5.
Let's get out the field, defense. We're going to 53. Check. 6-6.
Now a 10th carry for Melvin Gordon. And he'll take this down for about 4 yards, down to the 15.
They're trying to show that they can run the ball, protect this lead, give it to the backs, play a little bit of keep away, don't you think?
And that's probably a good philosophy at this point, going to make that defense stand up and stop them.
56, right there, 56. Come on.
He's not going to get there. That won't even be close. It was blown up in the backfield. That'll back him up 2 yards and also bring up 4th.
47.
4th down, Prescott. And Allen's got it. Some collective exhales over there on the sideline. A big pickup through the air on 4th down to bring up 1st and goal. And they'll go backwards here, losing yardage to the 14. And that's a loss of 7 on the first down play.
Well, that's the big drawback to this play. Even if somehow the quarterback pitches it, he's not immune to the big hit. In this case, he kept it and absorbed it anyway.
On the delayed handoff, this is Gordon. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. It'll be a loss of 1, and that is going to set up 3rd and goal.
Mike Spofo.
Let's go, defense. Our time. This is our time.
Sweat it, hey. 44.
Throwing, Prescott.
You might be getting tired of seeing me.
Complete, Hunter Henry with a grab. And he's going to be taken down here, still a couple yards short of the first. Give him 13 yards on the connection, but not enough. 4th down.
One of the money routes for any offense, the drag route. So tough to defend because the receiver can stop at any point and make himself available to the quarterback and get a completion. But I love.
And he will get in across the chalk for a Chargers touchdown. Taking it in from 2 yards out as his guys continue to pour it on. And that rushing touchdown is 4th, puts him just 1 shy of the NFL record in a single game.
And we all know he would love to get to that record and even beyond it, but he doesn't need to in order to impress in this one, does he? What a performance. What an absolute great game that he's had here in this one.
Good work, boys. Let's go. Let's go.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. They have been struggling. I would imagine at halftime they went through some possible changes. Well, those changes aren't working. Accelerating, and off he goes. He's at the 30, 10, touchdown, Jaguars. Miles Sanders with a lucky number 13 touchdowns now on the year. And the Jaguars make some inroads here on that deficit. I guess the last score wasn't enough for them. They want more. Here comes an onside kick. And now the Chargers are going to look up here and signal for a timeout. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this 3rd quarter. This is taken about 7 yards deep.
The Chargers take over.
Let's go, baby. Let's go.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Charger drive about to get going. And last time out, another touchdown. I think there may be some empty seats around here by the time the 4th quarter comes around.
Yeah, I have to agree with you because this was just about decided. But you know who benefits from all those empty seats? You and me, trying to get to the airport. The roads will be fairly clear
that is
by the time we have to leave the booth.
Here's 2nd and 7 now from the 28. They keep it on the ground again. Gordon, a pickup of about 3 yards as he's taken down at the 31.
3rd quarter and you've got the lead. You're not ready to go into that 4-minute offense to close the game out, but a running game can really benefit your team right now.
The Jags with 5 in the secondary now on 3rd down. Here's Prescott. And the throw there going to be incomplete. You can tell they were hoping for a flag there offensively. Several on the sideline motioning. Hey, why not a penalty? Why not a penalty? What did you see?
Yeah, I think you've got to let them play, and the officials are instructed. If there's contact coming from both sides, no flag. Let them fight it out.
And forces 4th down. This offense 2 for 2 converting on these thus far, so why not try again here on 4th down? They'll go for it.
Here we go. Go to 54. Go to 54. Why? That's 26.
They're indeed going for it. It's Prescott. Open man is Gordon, complete. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. A 10-yard pickup, and it's enough for a Charger first down.
1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Prescott now. 5 straight completions here in this second half. 1st and 10. Meanwhile, here a run on 1st down really backfires as he's going to be brought down well behind the line of scrimmage. They'll wind up losing 7 yards on the play, and that'll bring up 2nd down.
So we got man.
Looking to find a lane, but he can't. Reined in at the line of scrimmage. Call it no gain on the keeper, and it's going to bring up a 3rd down.
It's now 3rd down.
Prescott to throw this time. And unable to connect. Incomplete. Now give them credit. They took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down.
It's now 4th down.
Again, the offense will stay out there. They've converted once on this drive. What can they do here on 4th down?
Here we go.
They're going to try and throw. And he's got a man open. That's Allen. 18 big yards on that one, and a Charger first. So in Jacksonville territory now. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line. Back now at Dignity Health Sports Park in Carson. A lot of happy faces in the crowd at this point as their guys have a big lead here to start quarter number 4.
Watch the screen.
A 1st down throw for Prescott. Sets up the screen to Gordon. No gain on the screen there at 2nd down.
Well, that was a simple throw and catch, but even with that completion, 0 yards gained, so they're behind schedule on down and distance.
I think they were hoping to get it to him. He could make a man or two miss, but that window closed quickly. And now a throw here secured by his running back out of the backfield. It's a 4-yard pickup, and they're going to face a 3rd down. Now they'll try to convert on 3rd and 6 after the 4-yard completion. He's going to wind up and air it out. And that'll be incomplete. Well, they took their shot all right, but it comes up empty, and it's 4th down. 4th quarter, you've got the big lead. If you're coaching, Charles, you still taking shots like that downfield?
I'd be a little more concerned with running some clock and making sure you're taking care of the lead, because you keep flinging it around, you throw a couple of picks, you can put yourself in jeopardy.
That's to his running back, complete. Wow, 1st and goal, and defensively, all they can do is shake their heads. Not only did they allow the conversion, but a big play as well. Boy, another big play late here for an offense, Charles, that certainly has had its fair share of big plays.
Coverage has been a problem all game long, and I would say that going along with that has been confidence, because even if they have the right coverage, they've still dented them, and now it's been a real issue for them during this game.
They'll get 2 out of that run, and it's going to bring up a 2nd and goal.
Well, it's been the air game that's taken them down on this drive before they finally turned around and handed it off on the last play.
And now they're looking for the big boys to get him in the end zone. Couldn't do it there.
It'll be interesting to see. Offensive lines had to pass block a lot on this drive. Will they be able to revert and fire out and create some space in the run game?
This will be a loss of 3, and now a much tougher 3rd down looming. This has been a long drive. You got to figure a field goal would be a letdown. Can they convert now on 3rd and goal? On 3rd down, this is Jackson. And this play doesn't go anywhere. Backwards, losing yardage to the 11. 4th down now after a loss of 2. Such a long drive here. 3 points. That would be a disappointment, but I don't know if you can go for it here, can you?
Well, you know, the defense was really giving them a lot all the way downfield, and now they've stepped in. Forget that bend, don't break. Now they don't even want to let them get a yard.
Got a man. It's Allen for the Charger touchdown. Keenan Allen, his 6th touchdown of the season, as his guys continue to put this one out of reach. Trying to bust out of that losing funk, and these fans have to like this. And all right, fellas, this is more like it.
And I know that if this holds up after the game, they're going to give the fans a lot of credit being at home, getting the support. But you and I both know it goes deeper than that. They had to get it together in their own facility, look each other in the eye and say, okay, what's it going to take to break this losing streak? And they really came together with a good week of practice.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive.
I got him. Wide. Get wide. Red 80. Check 6 guys.
It'll be Sanders to begin the drive. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. It'll wind up being a loss of 2. And it'll be 2nd and 12.
Mike's Bobo. Watch the slant.
They'll go again with Sanders. They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets him up for 3rd down.
And he continues to pile up the yardage. That puts him over $150 now. And this defense has really had its problems trying to keep him contained.
The Jaguars on 3rd down. 0 for 3 to this point. They could use a conversion. This time they face a 3rd and 2. They'll try and run for it with Sanders. And he went backwards. He'll be down at the 30. A 3-yard loss. 4th down now.
Well, Brandon, he's had a great day, but sometimes the other guys make a play against you. What's that expression they like to use in the NFL? Those guys get paid too, you know.
Yeah, in college they say, hey, they're on scholarship too. In the NFL, they're getting paid too with the day he's had. And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Picked off by Casey Hayward. There he goes right side. And he brings this one back. It's a pick 6 and a Charger TD. That's the story of the game. They've been suffocating all game long on defense. They were suffocating there again in a big way.
And they've done it not just by out-athleting them, which is often the case, but by being able to adjust to anything they tried to throw at them and beating them to the punch each and every time. This was a defense that was well prepared.
Come on, baby, let's go. Get excited. Let's go.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. And they gave up the pick 6. And now they'll be looking to right the ship here. Now, as a quarterback, are you a little more cautious this go-around?
You should be, just because after what you gave up, but you can't be so cautious as to just really take things in, and now you're not going to play loose enough to give your team a chance to score. But you still have to be careful, because those defensive guys, I know the reputation defense guys can't catch. All evidence to the contrary on that last possession, though.
They'll operate from the 32-yard line here, 2nd and 3. Darnold down to throw. And Sanders has got it complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. That one good for 20 on the catch and run. On 1st down, it's Darnold. Escaping the pressure right. But that's complete to Sanders. The Jaguars going to go ahead and use their first timeout, as they'll get it with just under 90 seconds remaining.
Shit! Show an 8. A red 80. Here we go.
On 2nd down, it's Sanders. And they go backwards here, losing yardage back at the 48-yard line. Calling a loss of 2 on the play. And that's going to make it 3rd down and 10.
Mike, 58, right there.
Another run here with Sanders. And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35. Now the Jags will use the 2nd of their timeouts, as it comes with exactly a minute to go in the football game. On 1st and 10, it's Sanders. He'll be marked down at the 26 with a gain of 7. A good run got 7 on 1st. Here's 2nd and 3. And they'll try the air now with Darnold. It's caught by Sanders. Offense for them has been at a premium. You wonder what plays like that have been all game long.
They're thinking the exact same thing themselves, but they're also looking forward now because now these plays are really for next week, trying to get some momentum going.
The Jaguars now will use the last of their timeouts as they stop it with 14 seconds to go in the game. From the 2 now, 2nd and goal. They'll try to run with Sanders. And this is not going to do it as he's stopped at the 2-yard line. It'll go as no gain on the play, and now they're looking at a 3rd and goal. They've been denied touchdowns in the red zone twice already. Here comes 3rd and goal.
Move. Hey. 4 down.